February 18th, press report. Case number 2026-0407. Name, Janarius Willer. Age, 25. Race, black. Sex, male. Date of death, 2/18/2026. The Office of Fulton County Medical Examiner concluded an autopsy on Janarius Willer on Thursday, February 19th, 2026. Cause of death, gunshot wound to the head. Manner of death, S. Well, there's a medical examiner's office, but the details, Lord, crazy. Let's hear it. All right, it's coming from TMZ, and it says, Lil Poppa shot himself after crashing car, police say. Exclusive, Lil Poppa shot himself after car crash, police say. We are learning more about the circumstances surrounding the death of rapper Lil Poppa, and it's pretty shocking. TMZ broke the news the rapper, real name Janarius Michael Willer, was pronounced dead yesterday in Georgia at the age of 25. Yeah, we heard it from everybody else, and then TMZ came, so y'all can miss me with that shit. But here's what they are breaking. Hapeville Chief of Police Bruce Headley tells TMZ, Lil Poppa was in a single car accident on Interstate 85 south of Hapeville, which is when he called his manager, asked him what he should do. The car was still drivable. The manager told him they'd meet up in a nearby parking lot at the Hilton Hotel. And Haley tells us when they met up, Lil Poppa stayed inside his car as she spoke to his manager through the roll-down window. We're told it's unclear what they discussed, but at some point, the rapper pulled a handgun and put it to his dome and blasted it off, shooting himself dead. Haley tells us an off-duty officer who was working at the hotel called 911. Lil Poppa was rushed to Grady Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. No note left. Lil Poppa signed to Yo Gotti's music collective, or collective music group, and has released several tracks over the last few years, including Love and War, Mind Over Matter, and Happy Tears. Yeah, we're going to leave it right there. Birdman hands, bang! Before we move on, here's something you can do and get paid for. This is called Free Cash. Free Cash is number 2 on the Apple Store and pays you to play games. You can make $500 plus a month by playing games for free. Use my QR code or the link in the description to get $5 when you download and sign up for free. Download and get paid on your phone and start playing. There are a couple of things that we must discuss because it just is what it is. The first thing is what was said. I mean, that's the obvious thing. What was said and what must have happened or anything of that, because it doesn't really make sense. A single car crash means he really just hit something. So what the hell? You know what I mean? I probably smacked into the side of texting and driving. Maybe he was on some liquor. Maybe he was on some lean or something like that. But a single car crash is just him hitting into a wall or hitting a side divider or something like that. I mean, you know, the little thing that, whatever the hell it's called. I can't remember right now. But basically, he's at fault for messing up his own car. I mean, so... You know what I mean? Like, so a lot of y'all done did shit. Like y'all scraped your car against something like, oh shit, oops. Don't do that again. Late night, y'all done hit something, y'all scraped your car or something. You just never know. But it's like, damn, bro, did you have guns in the back of the car or something? Did you have a dead body or something? I'm not trying to make light of it, but it's not like you had kilos of drugs in the back of the car. So I'm trying to understand, what the hell? Was he that paranoid to go to jail over a DUI? Because in all honesty, Younger could have just parked the car right there, chilled out, and got a room for the night and sobered up and shit, called his insurance company in the morning. Nothing would have happened. No police would have came, no anything. You didn't hit anybody. So the question is, what was the conversation about? Because for him to result to up in the fire and taking himself out of here, holy hell, god damn, that's a jump from a conclusion. Then I can see, you know, certain people in the comments saying certain shit like, man, shit, he didn't do it. The manager did it and all this shit and everything. It was cameras rolling, bro. It was cameras rolling. Any ounce of foul play the manager would have been sent up to the river, bro. We just gonna be honest. Any semblance of foul play, that would have been what would have happened. So I'm assuming the manager was in the right the whole entire time. Hey, bro, man, just drive yourself to the nearest hotel. You messed up, obviously, so we'll just get you a hotel and sober up and deal with the shit in the morning. We ain't got to deal with it tonight. But that didn't even happen. So damn, if that didn't happen, and now we're seeing that shit, Lil Poppa basically tripped out. So now the question is, was that car crash meant to actually take him out? Did he wreck the car with the intent that I'm not trying to be here anymore? And in the midst of that, that conversation was really a conversation about trying to save little buddy life. And he just basically was like, nah, I'm up out of here, bro. Whatever it is whatever it is. To me, that's what it seems like. It sounds like. Now, the controversial conspiracy hat is gonna say, hell nah, man, Nash. They had something on him. They was pressuring him into doing something and all this shit, and he basically didn't want to do it, and all of these things and all of that. And I hear you, but it's just a conversation over the phone. It's not like a conversation in person. It's not like any of that crap. Then let's be all the way authentic with it. He already rapped about trying to take himself out. So it's not like it's out of the realm of possibilities that he was going to do this any damn ways. Everybody was listening to his songs. Now they're like, there's one piece, there's another piece, there's one piece, there's another piece. Damn, he didn't want to be here. He was clearly depressed. He's clearly going through something. You know, you said the song, you talk about your son and all that, but what do your son have now? He ain't got a daddy. And then it turns out, man, he was hitting Rick Ross's daughter. You made Rick Ross a grandpappy? Huh? Okay. To me, man, this just screams he didn't want to be here. I know I'm supposed to be like, oh, this is a conspiracy, bro. Because how do we know that he wasn't basically being threatened over that phone? Like, we'll mess around and leak this to the whole internet that you a junkie and a drug addict and you done crashed your car and you don't know how to do this and you don't know how to do that. And all the pressures of them threatening him to expose him. And that's what got to him, man. You got to know. Or he was off of psychotropic drugs and they just didn't want to help him. And they figured since they didn't want to help him, man, let his ass go ahead and fly off the deep end. That's what had to happen, Nash. Man, you got to tell the truth. I considered all of it. I even considered worse. That the manager was telling him to do this so that he can live on forever through his music. But I can't. Can't even run with that bullshit. All I can tell you is from what it seems like, he didn't want to be here, man. And when you don't want to be here, bro, you won't be here. So, fans, friends, family, this is his decision. This is his selfish choice. And everybody else got to live with it. And unfortunately, he's no longer here. But, yeah, man, unless something insane comes out, bro, We'll post a video about the funeral. We'll probably do that on the Reloaded channel. But, bro, I'm sorry. I'm not seeing the conspiracies that anybody is seeing. I'm just not. I'm not, oh, they put a spell on him while he was talking and they made him do this. Nah, he just didn't want to be here, man. That's what it boils down to. The cameras that were there would have captured if it was foul play. That's how they were able to determine certain things. And plus, the way that the charring from the gun is, there's 100% going to show that shit. And the plume effect from the firearm, how it's encapsulated in the car, and there's not like specks that are missing from a body or something like that or anything. But it could get worse. He could have had shit in that car. It could be something in the trunk. It could be something that would have landed his ass in jail for a very long time. Or maybe he was afraid that, hey, man, he was going to go to jail for being on drugs and all this shit. I don't know, man. But even if that was the case, bro, you still was going to get out. There's always a release date in jail for certain offenses. And this one, you probably would have did a day and would have came out and Next thing you know, they would have offered you some type of drug treatment program because they understand, bro. Listen, it's a lot of sad times out here. Everybody ain't doing well. A lot of people are coping through different ways. And yours would have been the unfortunate luck of drugs, and they would have offered you rehab. But we'll never know. Let me know your thoughts, though. Maybe it's a conspiracy that I'm not seeing, bro. Maybe it's something that I'm just not seeing. Hell if I know, man. Maybe it's something. Maybe y'all know it in the comments. Like, leave your thoughts on this one. I'm curious. Maybe I'm missing a conspiracy. Maybe I'm missing a key detail that the police didn't show. Maybe y'all hearing something different. Let me know in the comments. Hell if I know, man. Subscribe, turn bells to notify. Share to keep your people aware. Jim Jones looking like a goddamn big-ass kid kicking on these doors. Click right here. Click right here for that playlist. For that video. Or click right here for the playlist. And if you haven't, man, consider subscribing again. We are 300K. Well, we are a 300K giveaway channel. These two things will be given away. And we are 25K away from the giveaway. So other than that, I will catch y'all in the next one.